We're taking the Swiss Hunter into the canyon, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so our mission here, all right, is to strike some static targets. We don't know what, but we're going to have to strike some static targets with our bombs. Now I can either CCRP drop them, or I can just regularly kind of like dive bomb and drop them. But we're going to have to get airborne and scramble with two. I think there's a 1,000-pound bombs. Pretty sure. There might be 2,000s. Alright, come on now. Okay. So we got so these are 1,000 pounders. And we're gonna go strike these targets here. So I need to spawn right here. And I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to make it back to base, and then I'm gonna try to spawn in again with the rockets, so I can show y'all how I use the rockets. Cause I mean, hell, I don't even know how I use the rockets. Like I said, this is your gun site, your bomb site, and your rocket CCIP. And for some reason, the news, or practically the new Swiss Hunter that's coming to the tech tree in the next update, the cockpit looks way better than this, even though this is supposed to be like a more modern aircraft, or like a more like upgraded aircraft. Kind of funny. All right, so we have to vector to our right. Shouldn't take long to get over there. I mean, it never does. And for some reason, these lower BRs in simulator, it just seems like it takes like less time to get on target. Especially like as soon as you get up to Mach. And I'm in like a subsonic vehicle. But if I'm playing like 11.7 in my Tornado with afterburners, it just seems like it takes a little bit longer for some reason. It's a faster like process, but it just seems like it just takes like longer in terms of just getting to the target for some reason, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna dive bomb right here. We're gonna have to go in really fast, and probably gonna have to go in and pick up a bit of altitude as well. Just kind of worried about who's friendly and who's not, because I do see two bandits here. Oh, somebody's right here. Yeah, man.
Move after me. Follow me.
Okay, friendly. Good. And I don't want to be dogfighting with these big bombs on me right now. I would hate. Oh, bro, did I just drop it? Fuck. I just dropped one. And you can see it makes me kind of off balance. That sucks, bro. I didn't mean to drop it. The only reason why I dropped it was because whenever I like reset my look, it's like I have to press down on D-pad and R1.
Waiting for landing.
But we're gonna try to make this quick here. We're gonna start our climb. Oh yeah, and by the way, R1 is my that's a Mirage. That's not. Anyway, R1 is my keybind to drop my bomb. And I'm trying to find the battle, but I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Oh gosh, come on, man! Don't lag me. I'm lagging. Come on. And that bomb is not. It's no good, by the way. Taking AAA. So we're gonna have to try to keep rolling. Out of the way there. Near miss right there. Oh, and I'm lagging. Into the ground I go. Packet lost into the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta love it. All right, we're gonna do this again here. We're gonna try to keep our second bomb here. We got a Alpha Jet and a MiG-23. I love it whenever I lag into the ground when I'm trying to do something in one life. But let's just pretend like we're just taking off now. Cause that was kind of like a bullshit run. I'm not gonna lie. A lot went wrong there. Okay, let's rotate up. Okay, here we go. You see how it lags me in the ground, like as I'm defending downwards, like as I'm trying to like go down and evade, and then it lags me right then and there instead of like lagging me like as I'm like, I don't know, as I'm like climbing or something. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like the timing behind it. It's just like you know, it's kind of weird. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Not saying it's wrong or anything. I'm just saying that the timing behind it is just. Oh, you lagging me in the ground now, and so you need me to have frustration now, at this point in time. Great. Could have just said I needed you to be frustrated, and I would be frustrated. It's just that simple. Alright, we're going to try to climb here. Another thing is actually IDing, like, where the battle is, because, like, yeah, I see the tracers, but, it's just hard to kind of actually like really figure out who or like what's what, you know what I mean, like, and like where I need to drop to get like make like a precise bombing run. It's just a little bit difficult. But we're gonna start our climb now. Hopefully we can get up to this first layer of clouds, and hopefully we can just kind of like drop down on top. I mean, we could do some CCRP as well. Yeah, let's try some CCRP. Let's try CCRP here. Okay, here's the battle. Right here, so I'm gonna kind of get into a slight climb.
On me.
Oh, so nothing. We didn't get nothing on there. I don't think we lined it up properly. But okay, we're gonna go up here since we're getting shot at now. Taking some AAA. Taking some AAA through the clouds. That's fine. Yeah, so I don't think I lined it up properly, but we're gonna try this again here. Let's just hit that right there. Hopefully we can get this right this time. You wanna be kind of careful on the stick here. And I'm looking for tracers. Barely see tracers, man. I don't see anything happening right now. There is somebody down there below me now. And again, we don't have any kind of like CCRP marker or anything that we can put in our HUD. I'm just solely relying on my Mark 1 eyeball right now. Let's go ahead and line this up here. I don't see... Oh, maybe I see it. Okay. Oh, nope. I'm getting intercepted by somebody. Damn, man. Damn, Stan. Aw, fucking flared way too late. What was the first thing? No. Okay, so here's the problem that I'm having now. So now it's there. It's like they still see it right there, but now for some reason I'm having an issue with IDing where exactly they are on the map. But I think I was in the wrong spot. I'm gonna try it one more time for good measure, because that first time was complete bullshit. That time I just kind of messed up my damn self. So. And again, we don't have anything to defend ourselves with. I mean, we can obviously have our guns. But one last time, and then I'll switch over. Again, you can't expect to do things in one try in this game. You know. Because, you know, it's nothing like just trying to get airborne, trying to find some targets, and then being intercepted because you're too high. Getting shot at by AAA, go up, then get intercepted by whoever else is in the air. And then what do you have? No teammates to help you. None at all. But these are some really cool bombs. I like the way they look. So yeah, we gotta go to the right. I think I was in the wrong spot last time, so I'll just call that user error. So I'm gonna go off to the right here and try to find these targets. I think I was actually over to my left, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll try this again here. This last time, this is the one take stream sortie. So again, usually this is the sortie like our stream where we try to do things or try to do one sortie in one life. So if we die if we die a fair death, then I'll just call it for the stream. But if I die with some bullshit, I'm not counting it, bro. Like, this game has too much bullshit in it for me to just be content and complacent with the fact that, you know, mechanics are being abused. So you know, to me, to do me a favor and to, you know, just for my sake, I'm not going to count bullshit kills that, you know, whenever I don't have help or if I'm just completely helpless. I'm not gonna count, you know, those deaths. I'm just gonna, if it's a fair, if somebody gets a fair kill on me, then it's a fair kill. But I'm not gonna sit around and, you know, try to act like everything is, you know, okay. It's definitely not. Like, there's a lot wrong with this game, you know what I mean, compared to DCS. Like, DCS, pretty sure you have a much better time trying to do these simple things that I'm doing. And, you know, I'm pretty sure you have a better time in DCS. But we're going to try to find these targets here. They're in the canyon. So it should be a little bit easier to spot. Now I'm trying to stay kind of like below the canyon. Just gotta be careful. I'm kind of scared because if I keep hitting my CCRP, or if I keep hitting my bomb release, which is like to reset my my free look, it's going to just release the bomb, and I don't want to do that. So I'm kind of trying to be careful here. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to figure out who we want to strike here. I mean, we could just lob something right there, honestly. Alright, so I'm gonna back out, make sure I'm lined up. And here's the battle. I'm gonna start my climb. CCRP is on. And hopefully I'm lining this up correctly. Pickle, yep. One bomb out. I'm gonna pull off, try to defend here, flare chaff. And hopefully that hits. If not, we can come in for another run, hopefully. And we got a hit. Okay. So obviously not the most accurate, because I mean I'm just kind of lobbing it in the middle of the whole like thing here. So maybe we just go for a different target here, maybe like right here, maybe. Alright. So we'll go for a different target. And again, we're just kind of lobbing these things over there. We're not really like for like precision, you know, dropping this thing here. We're just kind of just winging it, just kind of don't tossing them over there. Not entirely the most accurate, but if we can get a kill like this, this would be pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to locate the battle where tracers. Okay, I found the battle. Alright, so I'm gonna put my cursor on there, and then now I'm gonna hold my CCRP and then climb, put my throttle to full. And then pickle. And then now I'm just gonna defend off to the right. Couple flare, couple chaff right there. And pretty much I can RTB now. This is pretty much all I want to do since I started the stream. It's just that. I don't care if I hit anything, if I got a kill, I don't care. I just wanted to do that. And there should be a shack there soon. And shack. And there's an enemy there, because I see my friendly AAA is shooting at that guy. But I can't intercept him. I can't do anything about that. Alright, well, we got a hit. I mean, pretty much, I mean, I can just RTB and end the stream. But since I already died once to that bullshit, I'm going to go land, and I'm going to try to do this like one more time. But I'm gonna do it with I'm gonna grab some. I'm not gonna grab Mavericks, but I'm gonna grab my rockets and my air-to-air missiles. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna. Again, I'm probably not gonna get a kill doing this either, cause it's gonna be very limited. But in terms of like how many missiles or rockets I'm gonna carry. But I just want to carry them just to kind of like, you know, just to show you how they work and like what they look like and all of that. We're gonna go ahead and turn in, get ready for our landing. But yeah, you can this bomb tosser method it's really effective if you have a big enough bomb. Because right now I'm only carrying the 1000s. But if you have a big enough bomb and if you have I guess kind of like a weak enough target, but it has to be kind of static more or less. So like it works better if it's kind of like a knockoff JDAM almost. It works better if you like target like their spawn or something, or like, you know, like in ground RB, you know, like you have like the two spawns. If you were to like CCRP drop there and just toss it, it works better like that. Because you can kind of have more standoff with that dumb bomb than you can with than like a missile, right? And I hate landing this thing here because it's so. It's not hard to land, but it's just very it's extra, very extra. So landing flaps. The one thing about this plane though is it has a really nice gear, but it doesn't have good brakes. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. And it doesn't have good brakes, but if I'm not mistaken, this thing gets a parachute. Yeah, it gets a drag chute, so that's why its brakes are like crappy. And I just figured it out like today, like this thing had a fucking drag chute. Because if you look at the back, it doesn't look like it has a drag chute. Look, you see the exhaust, or not the exhaust, the tail right there. That's where the drag chute comes out at. But you wouldn't think it would be a drag chute in there. You would think it'd be like some kind of like, I don't know, flare or chaff or some kind of, you know, something else. You don't think it'll be a fucking parachute in there like that. Has like two little holes at the back. That makes me like wonder if or it looks more like a sensor almost. But it makes me wonder if the, you know, like the back of the F4, how it has like the little smiley face or whatnot. That makes me wonder if that's a drag chute, because I don't even know if that's a drag chute or not. Anyway, this gonna be the last sortie or like stream sortie that I'm gonna do with the hunter. Well, at least with like this kind of theme, like, you know, communist or fascist or whatnot. But I just wanted to complete this. I still want to use this and get some kills with it. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do a compilation video of me getting kills in, you know, Swiss vehicles, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about doing that because, you know, I'm kind of trying to get away from doing gaming content so much. Now, I'm not trying to turn this channel into like a gaming channel by any means. But yeah, we're gonna go strike that same battle, and if we make it out alive, we'll come back and do the same thing with the bombs, with the 1000s. But we'll try to actually, like, you know, single out something and actually try to, like, bomb it properly here. If we make it back. If not, then we'll just, you know, do the F-18 thing. Oh, I think my phone just died. I've been having some problems with my phone charging and my controller charging properly. They haven't been wanting to charge right for me for some reason.
Attention to the designated grid square!
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we are going to go strike that same battle with the. We're gonna break to the right here with these rockets. And from my understanding, these rockets have pretty good, like, velocity or, like, acceleration. So, like, you can kind of, like, they're not, like, slow heavy rockets by any means. You know what I mean? Like, they're pretty, like, fast. You know what I mean? So, if I can get on target and actually find, like, a light enough target to strike, because I only have 4 of these things, I can, I feel like I can kill something pretty easily with these things. If I can get a good enough sight picture, if I can have enough time on target, and without being, like, shot at as I'm, like, you know, shooting, then yeah, these things would work. Okay, so we're coming to go strike that same battle.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
I am kind of happy that they're adding new like Swiss missiles and stuff to the game, like the because to my knowledge, the AIM-26 it's a more reliable missile. It worked better on the Mirage than the AIM-4 worked on the F4. So like the Voodoo or whatnot. So, you know, and then they're adding like the upgraded AIM-9E, the Siwas and all of that. So like that's good, but like, bro, like we all know that that F5 yes, it should have the Siwas, but it should also have at least AIM-9 4s or AIM-9 P4s at the very least, bro. There is I've already said this in one stream, but there is a Japanese or Taiwanese F5, the FCU squadron vehicle that you can get for free that sits at 11.3, 11.7, and it has 4 all-aspect missiles. But they're 2 different missiles. You know what I mean? So you get 2 of each to make 4. And you get the Python 3s and the AIM-9 P4s, the exact same missile that the Swiss F5 should have. It shouldn't just only have the AIM-9Es. Bro, if it had those Siwas, the AIM-9E Siwas, and if it also had the AIM-9 P4s, I would literally play both of them. I would literally like play both of them because it's just something different. It's something Alright, there it goes. Oh! Fuck! But yeah, if it had the Siwas and the AIM-9 P4, I would literally play both of them because they're just 2 different missiles that are just, you know, really cool that the Swiss use. You know what I mean? Like, the Siwas, I'm pretty sure, are like the AIM-9, the Swiss upgraded AIM-9Es, which are really cool. They're really, really cool. And then the AIM-9 P4s are what the Swiss use in training. They use them in training, but they also they use the P5s. But I don't think they should get the P5. I think they should just get the P4s just to kind of, you know, because that's what they, you know, that's what they had. I mean, they didn't really use them or put them in service, but that's what they had in terms of training. You know what I mean? So I feel like they should get them. I really do. And then the Mirage, it should either get the P5s, or they can keep it at the same BR and just give it the P4s and the AIM 26. I mean, again, you can keep it at the same BR with the AIM 9Es or whatnot, but they're giving it the AIM 26, which is a semi-active radar missile. So it's like, why, like, if you're gonna give it radar missiles like this, you know, like, I don't know. It just seems kind of like, you know, like, watered down. But I want the Mirage either way it goes, just simply because it's a Swiss Mirage and it has decent. It's like actually like modeled decently. We missed those rockets, which is fine. I'm gonna show y'all how these things work anyway, and after I jump out of this thing, but yeah, I'm just gonna show you how these things work. I'm gonna leave right quick. I want to show y'all first. I want to see how well these things are at killing light tanks, because I know I'm probably not gonna be able to like kill a MBT with these rockets or whatnot, but I'm gonna show you how these things work, and I'm also gonna show you the CCRP drop that I'm talking about, because I feel like the CCRP is really powerful for this hunter here, and these bombs are really good too. So let me back all the way out here. Come on, man. Oh yeah, we'll stay in simulator. Yeah, let's stay in simulator. And I was missing my targets with the bombs right there, because you would think, like, if I'm centering my CCRP box in the center, or like the epicenter of all of those that battle, you would think that bomb would have enough explosive mass to like at least like get like one kill, right? If not like 3 or 4. But it doesn't. Instead, what's happening is everything is so concentrated, and it's not the map is not like refined enough for me to like actually single out one target. So what was end up happening is I'm trying to center it as center as possible to, like, you know, a group of like 3 targets or whatnot, but it's actually the center of where the bomb is going to hit, like my CCRP box is like literally in between them. So like I can't really pinpoint how I want to whenever like they're like, it's just not as refined, and then they're that close together. You know what I mean? Because obviously, you know, whenever you're on the ground, everything is like further apart versus like if you're looking on a map. You know what I mean? So, but we're gonna take off here, and I'm gonna show you what these rockets do, and then I'll back out and show you what the CCRP thing. And we're not carrying a lot. We're only carrying 4, so I'm gonna have to see if I can like just double tap. Probably not gonna hit anything though, so. No, I'm not. Here we go. Hit. We got one more. Alright, hit just, yeah, okay. I want to spawn in again, but I don't want to take off again. Yeah, I love the Swiss Hunter, man. It's really nice. Really nice jet. Woo! Oh, too much rotation, too much rotation, too much rotation, too much rotation. Here we go. Let's go, baby.
Go, Jack, come in. Loud and clear.
14 seconds. We're going to go ahead and line this up. Give me my air brake. Here we go. 4 rockets, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, I'm good. I'm getting off target. I'm off target. I'm off target. I'm off target. Wait a minute. We got to do this. Rerun. Let's pick up our speed. I was off target and I was not in air to ground mode. Right, now I am. Let's do this. Let's rotate up here. Got a hit. Wonder where I hit right there. I don't know where exactly I hit at. Alright, I'm gonna join this party right quick. Bear with me. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're gonna rotate over, try to line it up. What's up? Oh, I'm in some test flight right now, but I was just demonstrating. I'm just demonstrating for my stream how these rockets work. Got a good kill right there too. Oh yeah, I was just saying on my stream, man, how hard it is to do something simple in one try in this game, man. In one attempt, it's just so hard to do that for some reason. It's too much bullshit. It's too much like toxicity. See if I can one tap this guy right here. Got a hit. I hit just in front of him right there. Okay. go vertical up here. Nice way to keep our energy. That was a weird little strafe right there. It's hard getting the sight stable, man, cause it's like it jumps up and down as soon as you. Huh? What am I flying? The Swiss Hunter. Yep. Honestly, I only want the Mirage. That's the only one that I feel like they did right. Yeah, yeah, I feel like that's the only thing that they actually did justice because the F5 should have the aim 9Ps. Uh, yeah, that's the thing. That F5 should definitely. I mean, it has the aim 9Es, but I have a big problem with it because the Japan has practically the same F5 at a little bit higher BR and it has 4 all aspect missiles. But this is the thing though. This is the thing. This is the thing. That F5 literally has the missiles that the Swiss F5 should have, but they don't give it to them. That F5 literally has the aim 9Ps, all aspects. That's what the Swiss used at first whenever they bought the F5s. Alright, we're gonna come in for one more strafe here for these rockets. These things are pretty fun. They're pretty accurate. I'm just kind of bad at aiming them here, but I'm trying to get better. A little bit difficult trying to get this sight stabilized. Oh, I shot high there. I know where to aim though, cause these things they're like high velocity. They're really fast for what they are. Kind of just gotta aim just right above them. I'm only using 4 of these rockets, but you should probably carry more than 4. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good with those for what they are. Yeah, the camo looks good, but it's essentially the same thing. I think the cockpit is literally the same. It just looks a tad bit better for some reason. Like it's just different. I think the compass is in a different place, and then there's a CY switch. I know what you're talking about. I'm saying that the cockpit of it look like the camo is sick. The cockpit, yeah, the cockpit is a little different than the regular one that's already in the game though. But it looks a little bit better. Looks a tad bit better. in my opinion. But this is supposed to be the most like, or the more modern one that's in the game already. But it looks better for some reason. Um,
My first match of Russia, 6.7 minutes, basically from down to balance.
hmm.
Like if you even like having like a bad day at this game, like just play Russia.
Yeah, man. I'm using a 1,000 pound spring bomba. Bombi. That's probably not how you say that. Spring bombi. Yeah, I'm the aim 26 that they're adding. Actually, I think it's supposed to be the conventional warhead one. It's not supposed to be the nuclear warhead one. But they can add like three different variants of that missile if they wanted to. They can add
Yeah,
a.
they can.
It's crazy. I mean, the missile wasn't that good, but it worked way better on the Mirage than it did on on any of the American aircraft, which is ironic. But it definitely worked better on foreign platforms though.
Yeah, no, I mean if they had like a nuclear one, it'd be like pretty sick to get a nuke.
Right.
Just thinking about that, like it's yeah.
I mean that nuclear one was literally just made to take down bomber formations. So if you take that thing out in sim, I mean it'll be kind of crazy. You can probably get like three or four of them at a time. Then they can add the Voodoo, the F-106, the F-101, which I don't even know why they haven't added that yet.
That's actually something.
All right, so let's try to get this guy chat right here. Static targets, like I was saying before, but you can see how they're grouped up, right? So like if I just were to target like the center of this, I can move my cursor down. Let's target like that. It's gonna be kind of on like the right side, but that's just it's okay. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn in. And let's see. Again, it is kind of difficult to actually spot these guys. Okay. Pickle.
Yeah, zoom out.
Woo! Oh no! Oh, I forgot your name is Pickle, bro. Never mind. I was doing a call sign of a brevity code. All right. Hopefully that hits somewhere. There it goes. Yeah. So it hits kind of like on the right side on the right there. Okay. See it.
Super Hellcat, like when you see Monty Pat.
See how that hit on the outside of that whole thing, but I literally tried to target the center of that, but it hit on the right side. That's crazy, right? That's how I was missing in that game. So let's try, and I can't target like any. I can probably go here, and this might hit, but I don't know. We'll see. We gotta turn around. And it's kind of like right here. Alright, or not. I guess we wasn't lined up properly. Yeah, we wasn't lined up properly, so we'll just go back for a go round here. And let's brake to the left. I guess I still wasn't lined up here. Okay, I guess it's difficult to line this shit up. Good shit, man. Okay, let's pull up. Pickle, there we go. Pickle off the rails. Alright, hopefully that hits something. Maybe not, though, because I was pulling up, so I might have put a little bit too much arm on that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's really difficult to get something static here. Let's try the anti-air. Wait, how long do I have? 34 seconds. Okay, we'll try the anti-air now. Here we go. So yeah, we have to just target something like this. So something like one of these guys right here. We have to just target these guys. So if I click here, okay, that should be perfect. Like that should be like right on top of him. Okay, so we're gonna turn around here. I wish I had something on my hood. What'd you say, bro? I think he's off to my right somewhere. Huh? Yeah, bro. I'm just on stream right now. I promised my stream that I was gonna show them how this shit works. And right now, I just passed them. Damn it, I didn't line it up right. I'm gonna do a go round. This thing needs like I wonder how they use like steer points for this thing, cause there's no markers or anything. I mean, they probably had like a map or something in their lap or something, but I don't know. Alright, let's see. Let's turn around. But yeah, man, we can get into a game here. What you want to play? Pickle. Hell, bro. I mean, I can play just about anything, man. It's whatever you feel like playing. Yeah. That shit, it's just it's not wanting to work for me. They make this shit look easy as fuck on YouTube. Oh, what the hell? Oh, why did they not pick up? Oh, that should have. Alright, this game is cheating me now, man. There's no way. Hold on, let me finish this, and then I gotta end the stream after I get this kill here. But I need to get this kill because this is kind of bothering me if I don't get this kill. Yeah, it's fighting things with max afterburners and all kind of like fucking radar missiles and stuff, bro. And it's like the only thing you have is like rare aspects. For cast, it's decent, but compared to everything else in the game, at the BR, I mean, I feel like this thing should be like 9.0, 9, probably like max 9.7. But you know, you sitting up here fighting fucking MiG-23s and MiG-21s and shit is like, man, yeah, I'd be lucky to come across an A-10 or something. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's a good question, man. I'm trying to figure out why I keep flying over this guy, but it's not like getting the bomb off the rails. Like I'm flying directly over this guy. Not going that fast, Gaijin. So what? Okay, and then I just G-lock. And we G-lock into the ground. For trying to fucking get a good angle of attack. Alright, let's see. I don't know why that's so hard to do. I don't know, cause like all they literally do is just they point at it on the map. They fly up, and yeah, and they get a kill. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just maybe trial and error or something. They just. Huh? What? Do I know what? I don't know what you're saying, bro. I hear DSS. That's what I hear you saying. DSS. Alright, I must be dyslexic or something, cause I don't know. Uh, yeah, this man, hold on, wait a minute, man, cause I'm trying to. This shit, it should not be this fucking hard. I'm gonna join, but I'm trying to really figure out how this thing works, man, cause this shit. See these YouTubers doing this shit, and they literally just look at the map, point, click, and then drop a bomb, and there you go. Like I don't. I'm gonna go for this guy, I guess. Uh, I know one thing that's in is kind of like not helping me is the fact that I don't have a CCRP marker anywhere on my hood. I know that is fucking with me, but I don't understand. Like, where is he? I don't even see him anywhere. Man, this sucks. Nope, doesn't want to do it there. Okay. He's somewhere below me. Wow, this is crazy. They don't even do it this close. Like they're at fucking Mach when they fucking do this shit. Or damn near at Mach. They just pull up. Nah. Okay. I'm growing out my beard right now, and I'm kind of enjoying the process. There's no way I can't even center this shit right, bro. I swear, PC players make this shit look so fucking easy, bro. Yeah, like I don't know. It's much more of like a RNG. I feel like it's not really ideal for me. But I try to play, try to have my little fun, if you can call it fun. hmm highly sarcastic. Really? How am I not lined up? I am. I don't. I would hate to give up now, bro, because like I'm trying to do something so simple, and it kind of just ticks me off how frustrating this shit gets whenever it doesn't have to be like this. I just don't know why. Just drop the bomb on the target and blow him up. Alright, here we go. Second run. Said what? Bruh. I don't even see this. This will work a lot better if I had HMD guys. Like if I had what is this shit called, bro? The little, just a little marker that you can actually see like where the hell you need to go. So yeah, so I'm over here just fucking just guessing like where they are. Like I'm looking in the cockpit, trying to figure out where like how I need to get lined up, and I feel like I'm lined up, and then it just doesn't drop the bomb. Like I know it's me. Like I know it's user error. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. And flying over the target once again. This is getting kind of repetitive. See, zoom all the way into the map and see how off I am with my fucking bomb. Okay, pickle. Holy shit. Let me guess, going too fast, right? I went too fast and it went over the target. I swear, you gotta get the angle right with this thing too. Like if you're just tossing them into like somebody's spawn, like it doesn't really matter as much. But whenever you're trying to target something and like single them out with this shit, huh? Yeah, I'm in the hunter right now. They're trying to. Yeah, they got a CCIP. I'm just saying it's hard to use when you just like imagine trying to single out a single target with CCIP. Like your angle of attack has to be just right. Your speed, like it's all of that matters. You know what I mean in terms of getting like a direct hit. Because if I'm flying like really, really high and damn near like dive bombing, the chances of it like going over the target are like very, very low. But if I'm like, flying like, I don't know, like at 2,000 feet or something, and I'm trying to like bomb somebody's spawn, that bomb has a possibility to overshoot. You know what I mean? So. But this works way better. I call these things like knockoff JDAMs. As long as you're fast enough and you're just you're not really like target discriminate or anything, you just want to just bomb their fucking spawn. You can literally just toss these things from like fucking space, bro, if you really wanted to. Yeah, man. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. Come on. Alright, here's what this bomb actually looks like, chat. Pickle. I was just giving a brevity code. See, it's not the biggest explosion, you know what I mean? So like if I had like bigger bombs, like maybe like 2,000 pounders, then like if I had 2,000 pounder, maybe I wouldn't have to like get as or be as accurate as I need to be with these things because of the explosive mass. But man, I mean, I don't think it really should matter, bro. Like, I don't know. I'm on target though. That's the only thing that matters. I'm just not getting kills in this fucking shitty game. This test drive. All right, I'll bail out. Alright, I still gotta do a stream of the F-18 showing y'all like the differences between the different Mavericks and stuff, because people, they use Mavericks, I feel like, wrong. I know it's not the most powerful missile or air-to-ground missile in the game compared to like the KH-38s or something, but really people are like, it's very misunderstood. Like the Maverick is very versatile because you can use it in a lot of different ways, you know what I mean? So you can use the Maverick, if you want to do like IR, TV guided shit, you know what I mean? Like long range striking, you would use the IR guided shit or the TV guided shit, you know what I mean? So people just kind of had this misconception of the laser guided Maverick just being useless. But in my eyes, the laser guided Maverick is good if you want to strike something very precise, like a ship or something. Um, if you were to track a ship with the IR Maverick, it would literally just hit the center mass of the ship. It wouldn't hit, like something very critical. You know what I mean? So if you're using like a laser Maverick, you can kind of pick and choose. I mean, you have to stay like airborne or stationary or like on target longer. But you can kind of pick and choose what you want to prioritize. Because if I'm using a laser Maverick, I can say like, oh, I want to hit the bridge, or I want to hit this turret, or like I know where the ammo is stored on this ship, so I want to hit the ammo. You know what I mean? You can't do that with a TV guided Maverick. You know what I mean? Because it's just going to hit center mass. But anyway, I'm gonna hit y'all up in the next stream. Hope to see y'all there.